How's it going? It's Kyle on the Stacks channel again. Um, I want to give big thank you to everybody. I forgot to mention it in my last video, but I have been, I guess, in the vinyl community for 1 month at this point. It's been a lot of fun. Just obviously sharing my records, talking about that, and also just getting the comments, hearing what people have to say, and just all the just kind words that people are sharing, and yeah, my friends and just everybody out there. Really appreciate it. Glad to be here, and I'm gonna continue to just kind of continue showing off records, and yeah, just having fun is the big thing for me. But yeah, this is gonna be I guess a month a month recap thing. I've been doing like my 2023 recap of just lots of records there, but this is what I've picked up so far this year. So it's gonna be it's not a big stack, but I'll just show them, describe them, and yeah. So anyways, let's get started. The first one is it's a single. It's the Culture Club "Miss Me Blind." That comes with, well, it's like a, I don't know, extended mix of "Miss Me Blind" and "It's a Miracle," and then on the B side it's "Colored by Numbers," which was off their album. Well, the album that this was related to was "Colored by Numbers," but interestingly enough, the song "Colored by Numbers" wasn't on the album "Colored by Numbers." I don't know what that was about, but anyways, yeah, this is 1984, and it's okay. I can't really say I'm a huge Culture Club fan. I like what I know. I just don't know too much. Obviously, Carmen Chameleon, Temple for You, I think might be my favorite. And then there's Time, and yeah, they have a bunch of hits, and I like them. I'm just, they're not like my, the standout artists that I constantly seek out. But yeah, I think this was like $2. So yeah, it was good. I mean, I appreciate it. I like that I have it now. The I guess I have one interesting fact I can share, though. I deem interesting is that I'm also a big CC Sputnik fan. I like CC Sputnik more than Culture Club, but uh, apparently Boy George from Culture Club and Martin Degville, I think his name is. They used to like live together, as they were starting out. So I just find that connection to them to be pretty interesting. And again, I haven't really dove too deep into the Culture Club catalog, but yeah, to me, I don't know. I guess I'm just hoping that there might be some extra CC Sputnik sounds that I could pick up. But anyways, yeah, that was number one there, and yeah, all pretty good. But next up is another single. And these, I believe everything here today is going to be coming from Dumb Records here in Springfield, Illinois. Yeah, it's a local shop to me, and haven't been able to hit any, do any road trips to go anywhere else. But yeah, so these are all going to be from one shop this throughout the month of January. And yeah, next up we got "Living in a Box" with the song "Living in a Box." This is it's kind of a cheesy song, but I do recall this was in Grand Theft Auto 5. I forgot what station. I'm going to say Nonstop Pop FM. But yeah, it's kind of it's an okay song. It's just, I think it's 80. I think it came out in the 80s. I'm going to say like 88, 89, 87. Okay, it's 87. And yeah, it's just basically kind of talking about some dude trapped in his mind, and yeah, that the box, he's just stuck in his mind. He can't really share anything, or I don't know, try to do what he wants to do because he's just stuck in his head and telling him no or something. But yeah, for $1, I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up. I know the songs. My friend, he thought it sounded like Metal Gear Solid, just because I think it's just because the cardboard box of Metal Gear Solid just made him think of this. But yeah, all in all, it's pretty good though. I think there's like 3 versions of the song, and I didn't realize this was a 45 RPM release. I mean, it says it right there in huge letters. I just didn't read close enough. But I put it on at 33 RPM, and I was like, yeah, this is quite a different tempo than I'm used to. And then eventually the vocals, the lyrics kicked in, and I was like, oh, I know what I did wrong. But anyways, yeah, "Living in a Box." Can't say a lot too much about this, except there is um, there's a song by Sparks that it kind of reminded me of. Breaking Out of Prison is I think it's off one of their. I don't think it's I don't think it's like a song on an album. I think it's like one of the like compilations they put together where yeah, Breaking Out of Prison. It's kind of similar things where you know your mind is the prison and like that. But um, yeah, so we'll just keep going. The yeah the kind of census of this month was I wasn't too hot on a lot of the things I picked up, but I did really enjoy this one. This is Kajagoogoo, White Feathers, 84. I did show this one off in my video. I think yesterday I uploaded it with This Car's Fast for Joe's challenge. But yeah, Too Shy is the big song, obviously, off this one. That's a really really great song with the bass intro, and even as the bass in every song. That's really the highlight instrument on this whole record is the bass. It's so groovy. And yeah, there's harmonies, and I mean the drum beats. I'd say 80% of the time it's just this basic, just beat going. But yeah, then there's times where there's fills and actually there's different tempos, and they change it up quite a bit. But yeah, the drums aren't really the standout thing. It's the bass and the synths. But yeah, I think obviously Too Shy is my big one. And then there was Ergonomics is one of my favorites, and then Lies and Promises. Lies and Promises gave me kind of like Howard Jones type vibes. I can't really place what song of his, but yeah, it gave me some Howard Jones, and then Ergonomics, another one. That one gave me a bunch of like Flock of Seagulls, just with I think Paul Reynolds' guitar playing style. I think is where I made that connection. I'll try to I don't know, and I'll try to do this going forward in my videos because I think it's really fun just to have the little samples of the songs on the video, just so you can kind of I don't know better understand what I'm trying to say if you actually hear it for yourself. But yeah, this one, I think, because I got two more coming up, but this might be my number one. But there's a really really strong contender that might take its spot. It's just this is more, I guess more my style compared to the last one I got here. But definitely that was a really really good pickup for me. I like that one a lot. The next one is Greetings from Timbuk 3. Actually, the big song on here is The Future So Bright. You Gotta Wear Shades. I really like that song, so I just took the shot and picked up the entire album. Wasn't too hot on this one. It was like way more kind of folky country sounding than I pictured. I thought they would be, more of that Future So Bright sound. Just kind of just indie alt rock kind of cow, not really cowpunk, but just kind of that kind of southern sounding new wave. I guess you could. I don't know I don't know how to describe this band. Well, this album anyway. I don't know their other songs, but yeah, Future So Bright's the good song on here for me. Friction was another one that kind of got caught in my mind. And then it was something like Cheap Black and White. I can't read the back of that. Yeah, Cheap Black and White, and then I Love You in the Strangest Way. Those are probably the two other ones that I'd probably play those again. Just to listen to because they were pretty catchy. The harmonies on that last one, the I Love You in the Strangest Ways. That was actually a really good song. I like that one a lot.
I hang up the phone. I love you in the strangest way. Oh, I love you in the strangest way.
But yeah, I played it. I don't know. I probably played this 2 or 3 times. The second time, I appreciated it a bit more. But then the third time, I was just like, yeah, this is just. I mean, I'm not. I don't know if I'm really gonna like this one that great, but yeah, I'm glad I got it. I think this was like $2, $3. Yeah, these were just a bunch of little small item pickups, but Just add to the collection. So, and yeah, the final one. Whoa, I don't know why I clapped, but the final one I got here is "Overnight Sensation" by the mother. I don't know how I'm supposed to, if it's Frank Zappa or the Mothers or the Mothers of Invention. It just says the Mothers on it. But whenever I get the digital, like put in my digital library on my computer, I don't know. I think I put it under the Mothers of Invention. I don't know. But we'll move on past that little dilemma. But yeah, this is the next really heavy hitter one that I picked up. Where, I mean, yeah, there might be people I don't know, comparing Frank Zappa to Kaja Gugu, asking who's better. I think that might draw a little fuss from some people, but yeah, I don't know. I just really love the '80s synth pop sound. But yeah, this one was really good too. Dynamo Hum was the first one I'd ever heard from this album. That was either Dynamo Hum or Camarillo Barillo. I might have heard those two like back to back on the radio or something. But yeah, I knew those two songs. Really liked them, and yeah, I just went and picked up the album, and yeah, really, it's strong all the way through. There, I think one of the songs kind of a little odd. I think it's 50-50, where it's kind of a little chaotic, but the more so the vocals, and I don't know. That was the first impression I got, but I've listened to this, I don't know, a dozen times, and yeah, that it doesn't. I don't really have that opinion anymore. But yeah, the 50-50 song is probably the odd one out for me, where I could take it or leave it. But yeah, Camarillo Barillo, that's the opening track off here, and that's just really catchy. I just love the lyrics and the little guitar riff that they have going. And then yeah, Dynamo Hum, the storytelling in that song is it's wild. It's a little I don't know about graphic. It's just I don't know. If you know, you know. But yeah, and then I guess Dirty Love might be another one that might be a little graphic, but it's, again, if you know, you know. But yeah, that the bass in Dirty Love is really good, really groovy. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that is. Oh, and this is I don't think there's any other gatefolds, but this one here. Yeah, just kind of opens up. You got pictures of the people. They got the lyrics, and yeah, the cover art though is really cool. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, and then Montana. I didn't. Yeah, again, this whole album is really strong. It's just 50-50, take it or leave it. But yeah, the Montana, the closing track on the record there, that's really good too. They're talking about moving on Montana and getting some dental floss or something like that. It's just fun lyrics. And then again, one more little factoid is if you listen to Weird Al, he has an album called Poodle Hat, and on there is a song called Genius in France, and I didn't know Frank Zappa at that time when I was listening to Weird Al, but I really like Genius in France because it was just such a crazy song with all sorts of just it's really like I'm trying to think of like complex arrangements, and just it shifts into so many different I'm lacking words today, but yeah, it just kind of switches different time signatures and just it goes places, and it's like, I want to say 8 or 9 minutes long, and that's kind of like an ode to this Frank Zappa, I guess, discography, where it's just kind of splicing and integrating different songs together into one. I'll try to play that one. I'll play, because one of the songs on here, it's right at the beginning of Genius in France. So.
I'm not the brightest crayon in the box.
Anyways, yeah, that's that's all I got for this month. I've already picked up a few that well, that's all I have for January. I have picked up a few for February, but those I'll show off at a later time. And then yeah, obviously go back to my 2023 stuff and get yeah, just come up with a new kind of series or something so I can get a bit more of my older collection showing off rather than just all this new recent stuff I've had. So but yeah, that's it. That's the five records I got in January here in town. Um, wasn't a big month, but that's kind of how my buying habits are. I pick up a few here, a few there, and yeah, eventually they build into the collection. But yeah, so appreciate you sticking that to the end here, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye.